Do not adjust your sets. This is a black and white set. Do the moonwalk. Whee! Hello guys, and welcome to another video. I'm Raven, and I have a pair of scissors, and I am going to cut open the black and white set of the First Doctor and Dalek from Dalek Invasion of Earth. I really believe that this is the first time a YouTuber has been stupid enough, only joking, to open these sets. Obviously people have opened these sets before, but I'm filming it because I think it would be kind of cool to watch. So I hope you enjoy this review and opening of the set. Okay, now this set retails at around about 50 quid. If I open it, it's gonna really decrease the value. But I'm not in it for the money, I'm in it for the enjoyment of making new videos and obviously displaying the figures. So, without further ado, I am going to open the set. Here we go. I hope you're watching this and I hope you're enjoying this. That's one small cup for man, one giant cup for mankind. There we go. Snip down the back of this lovely set, being sure not to make me bleed because this plastic is so sharp on the corners, obviously. Just cut up there. I made a right pig's ear of this one, didn't I just want to get in. As I said about the other set, I bought this about 2 weeks ago on eBay. Ever since I bought it, I was like, oh, I'm going to keep it in its box. But quite honestly, I couldn't wait any longer, so that's why I'm opening it. There's the background, which I'll show you in just a second. If I can just squeeze these figures out. Oops, there we go, there they are. Lay them down there like that. Also, of course, I want the insert. That can go in the bin now, no one wants that. It comes with this random bit of plastic as well. Okay, so the insert, let's just put them there. Obviously, again, very similar to the colour version. The First Doctor and Saucer Commander from Dalek Invasion of Earth. One thing I'll show you that is very different, obviously, here's the colour one, here's the black and white one. This picture is in colour, this one's in black and white, that makes sense. This picture is in colour and it's from the Celestial Toymaker. This picture is in black and white, and I believe it's from the Gunfighters. Might be wrong there. Why they've decided to change that picture, I don't know, that's anybody's guess. But there we go, that's the cardboard inlay. And then secondly, we have the background, which very similarly, let me just get the background for the colour set. In comparison, again, this is the black and white one. This picture obviously now is in black and white, and it has a little black and white logo on it. And the picture here of the colour one is again from the Celestial Toymaker, and this one is from the Gunfighters with the black and white logo on it. The only other difference, this is the colour version, this is the black and white version. Can anyone spot why this is the black and white version? Obviously that logo there. So that's pretty much that. Now the figures themselves, here they are. This is the first time I've ever touched the black and white figures. I've been wanting to get these for absolutely ages, like years, and now I finally have them. I am going to open them up and get them out of the packaging. Just gotta untwist these damn things first before I can have the full enjoyment of having these displayed on my shelf. Obviously not wanting to scratch the figures again, because if I do I'll be a little bit annoyed, because then I've got to buy them again. I am obviously buying these sets one more time in my lifetime, and they're going to be the ones to stay in their box. I was going to keep these ones in their box, but well, as you can guess, I was overcome by excitement, and I think I've waited enough time, and I can open them now. Anyway, let's get the Dalek out first, if I can. Bloody sellotape, every time it gets you. It's very fiddly, come on. Right, so the sellotape covers the eye and the plunger, and this little thing here. So there we go, the Dalek is out. Looks a little bit drunk, but we can sort that out in a minute. William Hartnell, or the First Doctor, whichever you prefer, has 4 ties tying him in. It's rather tied down at the moment. But we'll get him out eventually, with any luck. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, there we go, out he comes. And yeah, there he is. Just unstick his cane, because otherwise it will go in the bin, because I'll forget about it. As you can see, the cane is stuck down by sellotape as well, but not anymore. Cane, right, in the bin, the rest of that rubbish. Now, let me just zoom in. Right then, do not adjust your sets. This is a black and white set. Haha. Anyway, I'm going to get on with the review, and I'm going to obviously be comparing this set to the colour set, so you can have an idea of exactly what you're getting if you were going to purchase these particular sets. Articulation, I'm obviously not going to do it because I don't want to bend and break these figures, which they wouldn't break, they become looser. But we all know the arms, the legs, the head, and the plunger, the exterminator, the eye, the dome, it all does that, so we don't need to worry about articulation. Now the detailing of these figures is to die for, basically. I'll just slot this bit of card behind. You can see his face. Looks a little bit menacing when he's in black and white, but doesn't that just look fantastic? Obviously, he's wearing exactly the same outfit as he is in the colour version, which is just here. But this version is basically painted or done, I'm not quite sure how, but whatever, in black and white. I just can't get over how amazing it is. Obviously the cravat now is black as opposed to being blue. The waistcoat is a bit whiter in this one rather than a bit creamier in that colour, in that one. The thing to watch out for, I think, in difference, is obviously the face and the skin. You can see there his hands are completely kind of grayscale, and obviously so is his face. His hair is a lot darker in this one because, well, it just is. In the colour version, obviously, it's kind of more colourful. There we go, you can see the difference. I think I'm pretty much saying, and yes I am, one does seem slightly taller than the other one, but probably because one of his legs have bent or something, so I wouldn't worry about that. Whoops, Mr. Dalek got in the way. I think you don't even need him there, do we really? Yeah, so again, the bottoms, this guy, or the First Doctor's figure in black and white, his shoes completely black. His cane is completely black as well, whereas his cane in this one's kind of brown. You can see the difference in colour there just about. His trousers are pretty much identical, although I would say these are more darker. Again, because obviously a black and white version, they've obviously tried to make it as black and white as possible. Quality control that we're having on the classic series figures these days, like, is becoming increasingly bad, but obviously in the olden days, I'm talking a couple of years ago, it's just fantastic, and you can see that for yourself. There is no paint spillage or paint rubbing anywhere on these figures, which is obviously a good thing, seeing how much they cost. But yeah, you can see the detailing of them is, well, it's just out of this world. I really recommend you get these sets, by the way, because it's just worth it, obviously. Now, I'm going to review the Dalek that came with this set, so just kind of toddle on, boys. Do the moonwalk, whee! Okay, so now the Dalek I'm going to review. Obviously, as you can see, this is the black and white one. It's pretty much identical to the colour version, as you can see, in size and in comparison or whatever, but obviously hemispheres are now kind of a dark grey colour. The top of the body is like identical, although again, whereas this one's like kind of more prominently black, this one's kind of a lighter black colour, sort of. Not quite sure why they've done it that way, but never mind. Obviously, a huge difference on the top of the body, is the eye. Of course, the eye stalk being blue on this one to match the hemispheres, and on this one, it's a light grey. Obviously. The disc on the back, again, this one's a light grey, this one's a dark grey. It's a lot darker, this figure. They've obviously really tried to get it as black and white as possible, and they've kind of made it, well, darker than, I would have done it more brighter, bright black and white, but never mind. It just looks fantastic. I mean, you can see for yourself the quality of these Daleks is just, well, it is amazing. I'm lost for words, to be honest. I really recommend you get these sets because they are just phenomenal. If I just pose the first Doctor figure as well, so you can really see what you're getting for your money. They are rather expensive, but to be honest, thoroughly worth you buying it. For about £100 you can get, well, for about £50, sorry, you can get these two sets, maybe £60, and then obviously the Cybermen and Second Doctor sets to follow, which I will be reviewing very soon. But yeah, a 10 out of 10 in total for these both sets. They're just beautifully made, and you can tell how amazed I am by just listening to my voice, I guess. But yeah, thoroughly approving these figures. So character options, you've really restored my faith with these older figures because they're just fantastic, aren't they? I hope you've enjoyed my review. As I've said before, I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to have opened these figures live on the camera, and I wanted to show you guys because I really appreciate your comments and stuff. So I thought I'd share my appreciation by giving you the best videos I can possibly give. So thanks for watching. Take care. Merry Christmas. And, well, I'll see you again really soon with my reviews of, in the background, you probably can't even see them, can you? The Second Doctor colour version and black and white version. I'll be reviewing those and opening them, of course. Until then, take care. Bye for now.